I got a fucking question. My nerves already fucking bad. I posted this shit and I need fucking answers now. Because I'm confused. I just need answers to one question. What does a gangbanger protect you from? In a relationship. Because I'm not even saying this like y'all wrong. Because I can't say y'all are wrong because I don't have any knowledge. So I need answers. Because anytime the question comes up as to why women like gangbangers, a lot of times women will say, I personally don't like gangbangers, but it's for things like protection and to be provided for. So I just need somebody to help me the fuck out, please. Help me out. What does a gangbanger protect you from? Because y'all don't be needing protection when y'all single. I've never heard a woman say, I'm dating a nigga because I need protection. So I got a question. What is a gangbanger protecting you from in a relationship that you were already protecting yourself from when you're single? You was protected when you were single. So I need an answer to that question. I know that there's a lot of reasons for liking gangbangers, especially gangbangers that's drug dealers. Because drug dealers have a lot of excess money that they can spend on you. So a lot of that makes sense. But the question that has been on my mind for years, what does a gangbanger protect you from? I date gangbangers for protection. From what? Himself? Because he probably gonna beat your ass. Himself? Because the niggas that's after him is probably gonna shoot at him. So what exactly is a hood nigga protecting you from? Ladies? Hood niggas that's watching? It's hood niggas that laugh when women be like, I date gangbangers for protection. They not finna save you, bitch. What are they finna save you from? We see this every day. We see this every single fucking day. Hood niggas and gangbangers beating the shit out they bitches. Or sending they bitches to jail for them. It's the demeanor for me and my nigga gon' shoot facts. A real hood nigga don't even have his bitch associated. Okay, so that's my question. So what does he protect? Okay, if he doesn't have you associated with the gang life, then what is he protecting you from? What is he protecting you from? I'm not asking why women like hood niggas. I already know why women like hood niggas. That's why half of the shit that I do is the way that I do it. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck? Do you think I want to lean into hood culture? I don't. I lean into it because people like it. That's not what I'm here for. So my question is, I appreciate that main thing. You said you're not with him for protection. That's lit. Okay. But why do women say they date hood niggas for protection, and then when I ask them what are they protecting them from, nobody has an answer for me? What are you being protected from? What are you being saved from? Answer the question. I'm just gonna get a bunch of people laughing now. Because yeah, when I ask the question that's easy, wait, bruh, bitches want a gangbanger until they get pulled over and he say, hold this. Yeah, like it's women in jail right now. Because instead of them getting protected, they had to protect their boyfriend from the police. What is he protecting you from? Things going well in your life? Is that what he's protecting you from? Opportunities? Chances to grow? Is that what he's protecting you from? I'm not here to say to tell no woman to stop fucking with gangbangers. That's not why I'm here. Because a lot of my partners is gangbangers and I want them to find love. So that's not why I'm here. But I know damn well that my partners being in gangs is not the reason they gonna protect you if you start fucking with them. Nah, if they like you, they gonna protect you. But if they don't like you and something happens, no matter how much you like them, you're not getting protected. So what are they protecting you from? What are they protecting you from? This is what I mean by that. Firefighters protect you from fires. What is a gangbanger protecting you from? The police are supposed to be protecting you from criminals. So what is a gangbanger protecting you from? Animal control protects you from stray dogs. What is a hood nigga? What does a gangbanger protect you from? Somebody said opportunities. The op nigga she used to fuck with. Somebody help me. Help me. Help me. What does the gangbanger protect you from? If somebody can explain to me with proper answers what a gangbanger protects you from, and it makes sense to the rest of my motherfucking congregation that's on my live, we gonna be quiet. Never been with the hood nigga for protection, but I'm here for the answers. Why were you with the hood nigga? Why were you, okay, if you wasn't with the hood nigga for protection, was you just with him because you liked him? That's fine. If you just so happened to like that particular hood nigga that you was dating, that's lit. Okay, I gotta answer. I want to see how this one works. Because she started with other men. Some men are vultures. Some women also feel their hood nigga can protect them from being broke. That's called gold digging. Some women just feel safe in the presence of what or who they identify as a warrior. So because he carries pistols and never been in a fight, he's a warrior. Hilarious. Most women think all gangbangers or hood niggas are protectors. It's a psychological thing. But questions like these help those who don't to think. Okay, now this is the one thing that throws me off. This is the one thing that throws me off because your first point is actually more incorrect than anything else. The first thing you said is hood niggas will protect you from other men. That is actually incorrect. Hood niggas will actually put you in more danger from other men than protect you from other men because they put you in a situation where you're around other criminals that don't have your best interest in mind and at heart. And even if you aren't physically around them, if he's around them and he's around you, then you're around them. Because even if you may not see them, they know who you are. Turn that down because if you play music during my live and I get demonetized on YouTube, it's going to be ridiculous. Just in the future. I'm telling you why they feel like they are protected. But see, we're grown now. Like, we're adults. That's the thing that's throwing me off. We're adults. So there has been no evidence that hood niggas protect anything. Hood niggas can't even protect themselves. Hood niggas die way younger than regular people do. Especially when they're in gangs. So like, hood niggas can't even protect themselves. They buy hundreds of guns because they know that they can't protect themselves. Then still get shot the fuck up. So explain, what are you being protected from? You're actually putting yourself in more danger, which goes back to the thing that I've already touched on one of my lives before. Younger women like adventure. They like spontaneous. You could be a dude with a good job and make the same amount as the hood nigga she fucking with, but she feels as though the hood nigga more fun. So I'm not gonna sit here and bash younger women for wanting to live an adventurous lifestyle. Okay. And dating a hood nigga, especially in the black community, is as close to most black people are gonna get to an adventurous lifestyle. Is being a criminal or dating a criminal. That's about as close to most of y'all will ever get to an adventurous lifestyle. I've got to climb mountains and swim in the ocean, you know what I mean, and skydive. I've got to do shit that's actually adventurous. You niggas like to get shot at. That's what y'all like to do for adventure. So as a younger woman and a younger man, I'm not going to trip on you for wanting an adventurous lifestyle. We all make mistakes. We all want to try to live our best life, so I'm not going to get upset. I'm 26. Some of y'all are between 24 and 28. You know that none of the movies with the hood niggas end well. Even Nipsey Hussle got out of the game, got his life together, and still got fucking popped. You think Lauryn Hill felt protected when her fucking man got popped in public? Do you think Lauryn Hill felt protected in that moment? Or do you think she felt, I really wish he would have got out the game sooner? Yes, I know I age like Pharrell and I look 14 years old. Yes, I am 26. Yes, I have an entire degree. How do you think I got a whole fucking degree? Niggas be thinking I'm 19. I have a degree. Like, I have to be at least 24. I spent years in the military. Like, I have to be at least 24. One of my partners that was in the military, Deontay, is right here. He's 29. He knows how old I am. Like, I was in the army. Like, I have a degree in psychology. Like, I have to have aged to have done these things. Like, I can't do these things as a child. I appreciate it, though. But yeah, like, I'm really confused. Some of the best, most intellectual hood nigga, gangbanging niggas we had died at a young age. I've been protected by hood niggas before, and I am still safe till this day because of their protection. They weren't my niggas, LOL, but they were there for me and definitely protected me. So I can't say hood niggas are all dumb and unsafe. I didn't say that. Some are actually smart. But from working with women who are wanting to correct their lives in choices they make, these are some answers they give truthfully. Being safe, being provided for, basically a daddy, which is why I said it's psychological. It's something within they have to address. They're protecting her from safety. Not the Benjamin Button. Nah, I'm talking way older than 26. Oh, okay. No, I'm 26. But what she said right here throws me off because she says, I've been protected by hood niggas. How have you been protected by hood niggas? And could regular dudes have done that? Were they being hood niggas at that moment or were they being men? What does a gangbanger protect you from? That's what I'm asking. Because if a man protected you in a situation that a regular man would have protected you in, that's one thing. What is specific to a gangbanging hood nigga that makes you feel protected? Is it the fact that he flashes pistols instead of keeps them under his bag or under his seat in his car and doesn't show them every time he's on social media? Is that the difference? Because I know a lot of niggas that have a whole lot of guns that don't show them, but hood niggas show them. So do you feel protected because he showed them? Were you protected by men or were you protected by hood niggas specifically? Were they doing hood shit? Was this a hood situation that you were protected from? These are questions that I need answered. Because if a man would have protected you in that same situation that a hood nigga would, then a hood nigga does not protect you more than a man. A gangbanger does not protect you more than a regular man. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm asking. Let's go back to some of these comments. Hood niggas hold a certain demeanor that if they ever had to, they would protect you. I don't think that the act itself, I think it's the feeling that that's what it is. So because he's braggadocious about the fact that he'll shoot somebody, instead of just knows in his heart that he'll shoot somebody, it makes you feel safer. Now y'all cap, these hoes openly say they enjoyed the danger. Yes. When you're running from something to need protection from, yes. If a grown man is still gangbanging, that's a problem. And that depends. All I'm going to say is I was hella active in the streets. But when I got married and had kids, I had to realize that as a gangbanger, I'm bringing problems to my house. Once I stopped, I saw I wouldn't have been a protector 24/7. It was one point I didn't even want to leave my house because I didn't want my family there alone. Wow. I'll take that for 500. They protect them from the crackheads in the hood, like me, because I don't. Yeah. Well, see, I'm ex-military. So it would be wrong of me to show you all of the weapons that I possess. But if someone ever had to die, they would. But see, the difference is, I guess the protection comes, so from what women have been saying, fellas, if you want your woman to feel protected, flash your pistols. Flash your pistols and come off extremely aggressively all the time. Because apparently, that's how women see protection. Of course, not all women. Women that date hood niggas and gangbangers. Women that date hood niggas and gangbangers, they must be visual learners. Because you can have them 100% protected and safe, but unless you show them, unless you are flashing that you can be protected and safe, then they don't see it, I guess. Because that doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm confused. That's why I'm confused. Women say that they want a nigga with weapons, but every woman that I've known, they be like, man, I hate when my boyfriend be showing the guns off and shit. But then, those be the same women that when they boyfriend leave, take a picture with the guns. No, when I... Yanni Temple, anytime that I respond to any of your messages, I'm not responding to you specifically unless I speak on it. A lot of times I'm just using something that you say as a generalization. I know that you're not speaking for yourself, you're speaking for people. So anytime you feel like that, I'm disagreeing with you, not disagreeing with you, disagreeing with the point that you made for those people. It's me versus those people, never me versus you. Just so that way you understand whenever you're here. And this is Yanni Temple. Never say anyone protects more than another, just answering why they want them. Because they feel safe, not actually are. Also answer to your question. Yes, they are being men. They are being men for me. Yes, they are being men for me. But these were hood niggas. So I just pointed out that hood niggas can do good things or things to protect. Oh, of course. Yeah, no, of course. Of course. Of course. There's hood niggas that are married. Of course. Of course. I'm just asking in the specifics, especially around people our age, what do gangbangers protect you from? When dudes, Charles C. Boy Fairs Jr., when dudes flash pistols for nothing, it just shows me who to shoot first when shit goes down. Jose Cuervo, half of these hoes don't even be from the hood. I agree. They just romanticize and fetishize the idea of having this God-fearing, pistol-toting, romantic, block-spinning nigga that is in touch with his emotion. Yo. Malik Jamal, in some ways, wouldn't that attract more violence? Like maybe a nigga might have just wanted to catch the fade, but now the nigga see guns flashing, they approach accordingly. I agree. I agree. Kiasha Monique, nah, bro. LOL. I used to be attracted to all that back in high school and college. You can protect me without having that image. But I can't lie. I used to be turned on by all of that. And do you know why? She said it. Kiasha just said it. Okay? Kiasha just said it. And it's not her fault. It's not black women's fault. Okay? The mainstream media has put the hood nigga image as the image that they portray of black people when we were growing up. Not as much now, okay? Not as much now. But it's kind of like, yeah, it's exactly like that. It's exactly like a fetish thing. It's exactly like that. It's literally that. We grew up and that's what we saw. Niggas like Tupac was rich. Niggas like Jay-Z was rich. Those was the niggas we saw. Hood movies. You see what I'm saying? Those was the shit that we watched and we loved. Our families loved. So it's like, yeah, of course, when you see that, and then most of the black people at the time when we were growing up, not as much now because we weren't exposed to it back then as we were as now. Most of the black people that we saw that was rich was rappers and athletes. And the athletes was dressing like the rappers. Most of the athletes when we was growing up was dressing like Allen Iverson. And Allen Iverson was dressing like the rappers. Why do you think Allen Iverson is one of our favorite basketball players ever? Because he dressed in the image that we grew up on. We grew up in hood culture. We grew up in gang culture. If you was born in the late 80s to the early fucking 2000s, you spent most of your life looking at hood niggas get rich. In the black community, looking at hood movies, looking at like one of the name some of the best movies that we got in the black. What are some of the best movies that we got in the black community? One of our favorite movies is Set It Off, and Set It Off is about a bunch of bitches shooting people. And we love that movie. What do we love about the movie Shotters? What is the movie Shotters really about? I don't know what Shotters is about. I couldn't tell you one thing Shotters was about. What the I couldn't tell you one I don't know what Paid in Full is about. Like, if I was to just explain the plots of Paid in Full to somebody, they would be confused. If I was to tell them what happened to a person and his two friends in a story that went in the same vein as Paid in Full, it would make perfect sense. If I was to explain Paid in Full in a movie, no one would understand it. If I was to explain Set It Off in a movie, no one would understand it. Let me explain Set It Off in a movie. 3 chicks meet up and they broke. One of them's brother dies, so they start robbing people, then they all die. That's the movie. That is the movie. Is that a movie? No. But we romanticize the lifestyle because we all wanted to live that lifestyle. That's what's throwing me off. Shotters is rags to bitches and then my niggas die. That's not a movie. That's not a plot. That's not a plot. That's not a plot. That's a... It's the lifestyle. So I wish women would just say that though. They try not to say that. They try not to just make it, yes, I grew up looking at hood niggas. Hood niggas are sexy to me. Say that! Instead of lying and making it seem like regular niggas can't do some of the shit that hood niggas is doing that makes us feel like we're lesser. Poetic Justice is a movie. Poetic Justice is a movie. I ain't gonna lie. Poetic Justice is a movie. Poetic Justice is a good-ass movie. And this is going to be an unpopular opinion. Tupac was a better actor than he was a rapper. Facts. I'm not a super huge fan of Tupac as a rapper, but as an actor, that nigga could have been amazing. Tupac was a better actor than he was a rapper. In my personal opinion, in my personal opinion, in my personal opinion. I don't want to hear shit. Don't fucking fight me. I'm not a super huge Tupac fan. Music. I love his acting. I'm an actor. I love his acting. Tupac was a better actor than he was a rapper, period. Yanni Temple. Women hardly know what they want. They start finding out what they want around the age 35 to 47. And this is from observation with my clients. Women who are learning themselves and what they really want at 23 and up, I truly commend. Because it's hard out here, and a young woman who is actually diving into what she wants truthfully. Everything outside of her screams she's wrong for it, yeah. Shotters is a low-budget Jamaican Scarface. If you want to call it that. They're both used to wanting, they were both used to wanting what they've been taught they should want, yeah. Poetic Justice is a film. Yeah, Poetic Justice is good. Belly, Juice, In Too Deep. Belly, the plot of Belly is so weird. Juice is... The acting was good, but what is Juice about? What is Juice about? What is Juice about? Is it a plot of a movie or was the acting good? I love Juice and I love Juice. Love that movie. What is it about? Belly, the plot. The one time black people tried to have a plot, and it's Belly, it don't make no goddamn sense. But you know why we like it? Because it was shot well. I'm into movies. I shoot movies and I'm an actor, so I know what we like and what we don't like. Belly's plot was bad. Belly's plot was bad, but it was shot well visually. It was the look of the movie, the aesthetic of the movie Belly was amazing. You can grab whatever. So like let's be 1,000, okay? It's okay. It's okay, ladies, to be like, hood niggas was sexy. And they still kind of sexy. So I grew up looking at hood niggas, and hood niggas is sexy. Just say that. Don't be saying shit like, oh, I feel protected, and they provide. Regular niggas do that stupid shit, bitch. Stop fucking playing. You think they sexy. Say it. You think they're attractive. You grew up with it, and you think they attractive. You grew up with it, and you think they attractive. And since you don't want to come off on some weird shit, you try to add all of this extra to it. You don't have to add the extra. You can feel protected. Okay, Brittany, all right, bet. You just got here. What is a hood nigga protecting you from? You knew. You want to talk your shit. You ain't been here. This is what happens when you're late to church. Your ass gets singled out. What does a hood nigga protect you from, Brittany? Since you're late to church, and we already had this conversation, what does a hood nigga protect you from? Since you're late to church. Niggas won't be late to church and ask questions. I bet. What does a hood nigga protect you from? All the weirdos that be following me out the store. Sometimes the hood niggas be the weirdos following you out the store, sis. So where do they protect you from? Because you go to the right city, those same weirdos just gonna have pistols and sagging pants. So what do the hood niggas protect you from? Back to my point. Because obviously, you know it's all love, Brittany. I met you in person. You and we cool. You know it's all love. Yanni Temple. Yanni Temple is the MVP of this podcast because she is coming with that sauce. We are trying to unpack the attraction. No. What is it that they are attracted to? What pulls the attraction? Looks are great, but there are some ugly hood niggas that get the same pull because of the same attraction she feels to get to them. So again, let's unpack the attraction. Yeah, I feel as though it's what we grew up on. Okay? Like, let's be 1,000. Hood niggas was them niggas when we was growing up. Can you name 10 non-hood niggas that was famous or that didn't do no hood shit at all? Even the black actors had to do some type of hood movies. The rappers was hood. The R&B singers had sagging pants and shit like that. So between 1992 and 2009, name me 10 non-hood niggas that was just uber famous popular. Akon was doing hood songs. One of his biggest songs was Locked Up. Come on now. Are you here with me? Michael Jackson is the 80s. He was rich. He was already an icon in the 90s. That don't count. He made his name in the 80s. He was already an icon in the 90s. Do not say Michael Jackson. He was already an icon in the 90s. Akon had Locked Up. Nigga, Ray Charles was the 70s and 80s. This is the 70s. Ray Charles was the 70s. What niggas growing up, since we getting mad at women for liking hood niggas, Well, the whole little B2K thing, the reason people like that, they was for like kids. And the reason people like that so much was like, damn, finally. Even Usher was sagging his pants and doing songs where he was a mobster and shooting motherfuckers. Caught Up was a mob video. Come on now. I got one for every single one. You can't name one. You can't name. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Between that 92 and 09, that was the street era for black people. That was the hood romanticized era for black people. We love that shit. We bleed that shit. We was begging people to be gangster. We was begging people to sag their pants. We was begging people to shoot somebody. You might have me with Neo. Steph Curry's 2010, big dog. Steph Curry's 2010, big dog. You're late. You're late. Niggas wasn't checking for Ray Allen like that. Cap. Niggas wasn't checking for Ray Allen like that. Niggas wasn't checking for Ray Allen like that. Stop. The nigga was Kevin Garnett, and he was halfway gangster, even though he was a bitch in real life. And he was halfway gangster. And yes, Usher was gangster than a motherfucker. Whole nigga was a whole mob boss in the video. The whole NBA was throwing up gang signs. Can we name me one? Name me one from 92 to 09 that didn't at least try it. That wasn't sagging once. That didn't go into that hood culture once. That was the era. That was the era. He had I'm So Hood. One of his first songs was I'm So Hood. That was the era. And y'all wonder why women like hood niggas. That's all they saw. That's all they saw. That's why Mario wasn't as popping. That's why Mario wasn't as popping than everybody else. Wasn't Morris Chestnut in the movie where he robbed a motherfucker? Wasn't Morris Chestnut in the movie where he beat a nigga up? I know for a fact he was in a hood movie or two. Tyrese was in 4 hood movies. Tyrese was in Waist Deep. Do y'all not? Y'all sleep on me. Tyrese was in Waist Deep. That was in 2008, you guys. That was in 2008, you guys. And he did Baby Boy. You can't, man, y'all can't name him. So you telling me Baby Boy wasn't in some hood shit? You telling me the nigga from Waist Deep who wasn't shooting the game and robbing banks with Taraji P. Henson? These actors and rappers. Look at the rappers too. Because you even could think about how our comedians used to dress. Nigga, even Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, who are not hood niggas, when they was in them younger days, they was dressing like any other motherfucking drug dealer. The comedians, it went to the comedy. It went to the actors. It went to the young rappers. And y'all are confused why women like hood niggas? I understand why women like hood niggas, okay? I understand that. For the same reason that I like ratchet bitches. Do you know why? Do you know why I like ratchet bitches, you guys? Did you ever wonder why you see ATM with a ratchet bitch? Did you know why? Because my whole life I grew up around ratchet bitches. That's what I seen. That's what I was around. I'm used to ratchet bitches. I know how ratchet bitches act. I know how ratchet bitches move. I know how ratchet bitches think. I'm okay with me a ratchet bitch. Because that's what my life has been like. And you wonder why women like hood niggas? My question was not why women like hood niggas. I know that. My question was, what is a gangbanging hood nigga protect you from? That was my question. Yes, I was told to like ratchet bitches. He also told me to dip the blunt in the lean, then light it, get higher. I'm actually doing that. Well, I'm doing that too. So, Juicy J, thank you. You are my childhood. You are my childhood. For anybody that missed this episode, this entire episode will be on Spotify and Apple Music tonight. Can you can you can you put me on game? Can somebody put me on game? So we already got the understanding of why women are attracted to hood niggas, okay? Into the gang culture, okay? I'm definitely down for that. Send me your number. Send me your number. I'll FaceTime you, whatever. You my dog. You family. You are nigga. We fought together. You family. I'll fuck with you. We was in the army together. We family. But like, let's be 1,000. Okay, so we understand why women like that hood gang culture aesthetic mystique. That we understand that much. Okay, now let's get to the nitty gritty. Back to my original question for all of the new ladies that have added to this live. Can you tell me what those hood niggas that you are attracted to protect you from? Because that is the first thing that women love to say when they mention why y'all like hood niggas and why y'all like gangbangers. So what does he protect you from? One of my homegirls said, from the weirdos at the store. Anytime I've ever seen a woman get harassed by niggas at the store, these was hood niggas. I've never seen regular dudes harass women at no goddamn gas station. I've always seen the hood niggas do it that's selling drugs next to the store. They see a bitch and be like, hey, what you doing, bitch? You know, what you going there? Would you get some gas? I got money, ho. Da 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 da. That's what I'm used to. Where do y'all live? All I know is the hood niggas that do that, and the gangbanging niggas that do that, because they the only niggas that's standing outside of gas stations. What is a regular person doing standing outside of a gas station? You're not gonna see that. You'll see street niggas standing outside of gas stations selling drugs. What does a hood nigga protect you from? I take pauses so my message could sink in properly. Because sometimes I could talk and talk and talk, and then when people really catch it, I stop. Soon as you catch what I'm saying, I stop. Let it marinate. That's that wisdom. It's that wisdom going into your body. What does a hood nigga protect you from? Most of these street dudes make me feel uncomfortable now because they're unnecessarily aggressive in their approach. Do you know why hood niggas are aggressive? Because back in the day, y'all was going for that shit. Do you think niggas is doing something that y'all ain't going for? You watched your mama, your auntie, your big cousin, your big sister. All of them fall for them hood nigga super aggressive ass tricks. So why do you think that the niggas that was your age watching that don't think that that shit works? They're gonna try it on you if they didn't seen it work on your auntie and your mama and your big cousin and your big sister. I'm not saying it work. It shouldn't work on y'all now. We got social media now. Y'all grown now. Y'all know how it worked now. Y'all people didn't know how it worked. Because they in bad situations right now, and y'all are learning from them, and y'all don't want to be like them. I know, because y'all done told me that y'all don't want to be like y'all older family members. Y'all done told me that y'all older family members done fucked up with these niggas and shit like that. And most of the times, it'd be these hood niggas and these gangbangers because they was getting protected. After 10 years of getting protected, you don't want to be protected no more, huh? After 3 kids of getting protected, you don't want to be protected no more, huh? It's Younggodatm. And I don't put no hoes on a stripper, use a smooth talker, a swift hand to break down the bitches to respect that I get energy. Effort is the time that's spent. My time is money, so they gonna reimburse every cent. If that don't make sense, subscribe to Pimp Talk. Subscribe to Pimp Talk the podcast on all streaming sites. That is Apple Podcasts. That is Google Podcasts. That is Spotify. That is YouTube. That is iHeartRadio. That is Breaker. That is Anchor. Right now, subscribe. That is Pimp Talk the podcast. One more time for your people. Pimp Talk the podcast. And if you need any more information from me, just message me directly. I always take any suggestions for topics, any suggestions for content, any suggestions if you want to be a guest. It is 100% free. I do not charge people to be on my podcast. I just charge promotion. So keep making sure you subscribe. That is Pimp Talk the podcast. Anywhere you find podcasts today, I love you guys. By the way, I'm going to be giving some money away soon.